Welcome back to the channel, you guys. Tonight we're going to be over in Cities Skylines, expanding our mega city. It's not really mega yet, but we're hoping to get there soon. I'm currently working on trying to get the game to load up. You remember last time we had a Cities Skylines 2 stream, the game kind of acted up on us. We're giving it another try here. We'll see what happens. But working on getting that going, and we'll be hopefully ready to go in about 5 to 6 minutes, so stick around. Alright, so I was actually able to finally get the game to load up here. So I actually got the game loaded. Just doing some tweaks real quick with the settings, and we should be good to go whenever the countdown hits 0. Don't forget to answer that poll question up in the top corner there. Actually, it kind of almost goes across the whole top section today. But don't forget to hit that, or not hit that, but answer that question when you get the chance. What is the better city builder? Cities Skylines 2 that we're going to play today, or Sin City that we'll be playing on the August 2nd? Hard to believe that we're at the end of July already. That's kind of crazy. But today's stream will also be again with no webcam. I value the AC too much right now, so no webcam, because I don't really feel like pulling the green screen. And hopefully maybe next month we'll be able to get the webcam back going and be able to have the green screen again. But we'll have about 2.5 minutes left. Answer the question up in that top corner, which game you think is better, and I'll see you in about 2.5 minutes. Alright, who's ready to get into game? We're going to get started here in about 25 seconds. I switched over the audio to the game audio here, so you should be able to hear the Cities Skylines music going here. And we're going to go ahead and hop on over into game here. Alright, so it's been a hot minute since we've been in this game here. Let's see here. Let me just get my bearings here. We got a very square neighborhood over here. We really went with the square layout over here. I'll be honest with you, I haven't actually seen this city in a hot minute. Last time I seen this city was the last time you guys seen this city. Let's see here. Very symmetrical houses. I kind of forgot how symmetrical a lot of these get. Let's see here. Then we kind of went with a little different layout over here. Some cul-de-sacs and stuff over here. They got stone there, okay. Got our landfill. Forestry right there with some industrial around it. Looks like then we went with the farms over here. I remember because we were trying to save this covered bridge that was here. We didn't want to get rid of that bridge. Got a large coal power plant over here. Okay. We got more industrial over here with a very large parking lot. And then we left off with a car accident over here, it looks like. 4-car accident. Even though that car looks like it might be involved with it too, actually. We'll go ahead and unpause here. What is... Oh, make that a... Oh, okay. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8-car accident. 9-car accident? 11-car accident. Whoa, hold up here. Who's all actually... Okay, that car was part of it, but now it's not part of it? What we got going on over here? We have a very chaotic scene going on over here. We got emergency crews en route to this. We got a cop car chilling over here. Shows it's securing an accident scene, but the accident scene's way over here, officer. I hate to tell you. Well, that's one way to start a stream here. Okay, that's a motorcycle that crashed and ended up in a dumpster. Ironic enough, okay. Then we got a car sitting in the middle of this over here. How did you end up from over here to over there? We got a car on the other side of the fence here, which, I mean, in real life, could possibly happen. They could crash through the fence. But then, we got a car all the way over here. Hey, how's it going, Crippy? Where's this car at? This car crashed in that accident. Okay, I'm sorry, it's a motorcycle. And crashed all the way in onto the other side of this factory. How? How did you manage that? This is absolute bonkers over here. Don't use that word too often, but I feel like it fits. And then we just got absolute chaos going on back here. Cars went through but can't get through because of the garbage truck. This is absolute insanity. Just got some stuff going on. That's fair. I mean, you've been gone from home for how long now? Okay. I'm gonna leave that accident scene over there. Maybe it'll get solved at some point. If this cop ever decides to leave the highway ramp. What? I really, don't want to say it, but I think whoever might have been in whatever vehicle ended up here might have unalived himself. We'll put it that way. I know you've been gone for quite some time. Last time we spoke, you were still over there. Alright, so do we have any other chaotic stuff going on in our town right now? Or is it just that and then someone who decided to drown themselves? Yeah, ambulance galore going on over here. Who knows what part of the city they might be heading to. They're heading to 259 Poplar Street. So they're heading over somewhere along this road here. That's fair too, that's fair. I'm glad you actually were able to pop into stream though here. For what I'm not even sure is about to turn out to be what it is. Not quite sure yet, but we'll see what happens here. We got higher demand for commercial. I might put some commercial along in here actually. Then we need more office zone. I mean, oceanfront property. What we got going on over here? Another traffic accident? People can't drive. So, Grub, I think it's been a while since you've been... you popped into stream the other night and got kicked out somehow. I'm not quite sure how that one panned out and how it happened. But what do you think of the new overlay with the show bars at the top? Usually the orange one's going to be on the bottom, but I moved it up to the top because it was covering up all the data and information at the bottom.
And try to stay off the streets until conditions improve. This has been a local public service announcement.
This is Second Moon Radio, classical for the modern age. Unlike most modern music, classical has always been penned by someone sitting in front of a sheet of blank.
Which way was my wind heading?
Using only their imaginations as
It's heading that way.
through a silent audible.
Alright, just expand more industrial zones this way here.
Listening at full volume, and our souls are transported. But let us not tarry. On to the next.
It's a medium road. I might upgrade that to a larger road.
We're live, and we're getting reports about a traffic accident somewhere in the city.
Road maintenance services have already been dispatched, and traffic flow should return to normal. But if you're planning a quick trip out, you might want to wait a little while until everything clears up.
If you're in it, you already know about it. No use reminding you. Meanwhile, expect to land.
The police station's in the way.
And on to our main feature story. The commercial district is booming, as the area is attracting more high-end stores, bringing the latest in luxury to our neighborhood. You can now shop for designer shoes while sipping a fancy local Jarva mate.
Relocating it right there.
That's good for business and good for the community.
We're gonna have to relocate the taxi service too.
We'll be back after this.
slap that over here. Anything else we're gonna have to relocate? Of course we're gonna have to relocate that. Why wouldn't we? Go ahead and slap that over here. Overlapping items? What? What am I overlapping? Okay, you know what? We're just gonna demolish it and then we'll rebuild it later. Why didn't you disappear? But that is not what I wanted to delete. Finally, there we go. Ay, ay, ay. I mean, it's a change. It's definitely a change. I just feel like it's an easier way to get like some channel news out with the orange bar. I kind of do want to be able to change up like the follow and subscribe bar to something else, but I'm not quite sure how or what to do with that yet. I'm brainstorming, but nothing's really coming to me with it yet. Alright, back to expanding this road. I'm about to run into a big problem right here. Oh no. We'll have to replace the farm at some point. That was not gonna fit. I think we're gonna end the high density road right there. We might continue it over into here at some point. That ain't good. And where's this lead to over here? Yeah, because this is gonna be a treacherous thing to have to try updating over here. We could probably just bulldoze that and get that out of here. This part here, I'm not quite sure what we would be able to do with that just yet, so yeah, we'll just leave the high density road over there for now. And then we'll run a medium density road off of here over into here. I've still got high density on. We might actually... We'll put in the regular medium density for now, but we might actually change the lead up to this road to be the asymmetrical road. We might change it to the 4-lane asymmetrical road first, and then upgrade to the 5-lane if needed. But the divided road sounds like a good idea too. We'll see. We'll see. make it over in here. It'll just end off right there for now. So then we can just continue it that way when we buy more land. And we'll get our 2-lane roads here. We'll probably go for like parking roads here, just to give a little more parking lanes. It's an alley. We got divided road here too we could use. I might use the divided road.
This is an emergency broadcast to all citizens.
Storm spotters have reported a tornado currently heading towards the city. Extreme wind conditions are expected. All citizens are advised to seek shelter at this time.
Okay, we got the sun there. Is that supposed to be the moon? I don't remember seeing that in this game before. There's the tornado. I wouldn't quite say that's heading towards the city. I mean, people on this highway might need to watch their butts, but the city definitely is fine. It's a ways away. We're good. Probably about to look a bit atrocious, to be quite honest with you, but especially when they build over here, it's probably gonna be a little atrocious. Now to put some industrial in. They build up their land a little bit. We're definitely out of industrial need, but I'm going to continue zoning this section that we just built over here. This is not going to be anything but industrial. Because then more industrial won't build until there's a new need for it. There we go. Got quite a few building over here. Here's what I was meaning by it was about to be atrocious when they build over here. Because they just build up more land, but they'd never fill in between each other. I could do what we did over here. I could build something like this along there, but That actually took some time to do that during that last time we played. Oh yeah, we definitely got a little bit of a traffic backup right here. Just a bit. Yeah, 8:12 in the morning, so yeah, got some morning rush hour going on. Nothing too surprising there. That is quite a bit of garbage. How full are we? We are almost at capacity. That's not good. We are processing some. That ain't the best thing to have going on. Let's see. Go ahead and unlock an incinerator plant. And we unlocked it, but we can't afford it because it's $1 million to build. That is an expensive incineration plant. Yeah, so we'll just have to put up with it for now. We got a bit of water pollution going on right here. That's fine because our where did we put our? Okay, right here. Our water intake is all the way on this side, so we're good there. We got some heavy traffic for morning rush hour. They have medium density roads over here to get out, but everyone seems to be trying to choose to take the 2-lane road out. I might be able to fix this here. We'll use some asymmetrical road here. That'll give them 2 lanes to file into. I don't really want to mess with this street because the street has the parking.
To our power grid, the city will be experiencing rolling blackouts. We urge the public to remain calm during these breaks in service and to follow
there is not going to be rolling blackouts.
Website on how to plan for these temporary
we got
events.
plenty of supply.
This has been a local public service
We're actually exporting electricity because we got too much.
Have led to temporary local shortages in the city's fresh water supply. The public should be aware that we are struggling to get the situation in hand. This has been a local public service announcement.
Okay, that could possibly be slightly true. We're running little close on it. Actually close enough, I might build another one of these now.
Tonight we are doing a musical tour of Italia. Land of art and culture. Que bon, as they say. And an aria inspired by the infamous Vivaldi.
I'll be honest, I was about to call him a liar again on that one, but actually they kind of might be telling the truth on that one a little bit.
All good news. We're joined today by an expert guest, Professor Nutbutter.
Welcome, Professor. So a housing shortage is bad for the people trying to move here, right?
Humans are programmed to desire certain representations within ideological reward structures, which are entirely apart from the actual rewards enjoyed.
Give them their own little parking lot down there for whoever works down there.
Final question, Professor. Is the housing shortage going to make me richer?
By certain metrics, perhaps yes, in the short term.
I like the sound of that.
But what we are discussing is the study of a statistical abstraction and its effect on the human
Thank you, Professor.
It is a question of priority.
Interesting news from the city's
They're actually gonna
export division.
change
Sources
this
tell
area.
us that our city has more services than we know what to do with.
And you know what that means, folks. It means we're not cutting things close enough.
Well, no. The point is we're selling it and bringing money into local
That's right.
economy.
You could almost say
I do
it's
use a
too
few
much
mods in
of
this
a good
game
thing.
as
Or
well.
we could say that we're enjoying a positive
Like
trade balance and the
The
economy
traffic
is
priority
booming.
type thing here.
More after this.
They want this to be a stop sign, and then these 2 lanes will have priority. And that guy's just gonna try forcing his way in. You see this here? If I zoom down in here, next to this squealing police car here, that is a mountain of trash. And I mean, we got people living
Program to bring you a
literally
special
right
news
here.
bulletin.
The fire and rescue.
Like somebody in one of these apartments right here,
Spreading
they look out their
throughout
window and
forest.
that's all they see.
Billowing clouds of smoke pose
Just a
the slightest
landfill
risk
with a
to anyone
dozer on top.
At this time, all
How you got a house like right here.
are instructed to immediately move to a safe distance until the situation is under control.
And they just see a mountain. That's crazy. I think we're here in the water tower. That water tower is actually quite noisy. I didn't realize that the water tower is that bit noisy. Then let's go ahead and replace. We don't got industrial need right now, so I'm not gonna replace that farm field just yet. But we definitely had some at some point because they definitely filled this area up over here. Quite impressively quick, actually. Okay. So we got a need for commercial and medium density residential. We got some openings over here for medium density though. Okay, so that was not medium density. But it's about to be now. And we won't take away all those houses, we'll just throw some in right here into these empty spaces. I was about to put some there, but we'll actually put some commercial right there. Going to do northeast. I'm hoping they're not the ones with the floating signs. I can't remember which one was the one with the floating signs. Commercial right there. But we are actually right now empty on demand altogether here. We're not going to charge them to park there for work. It's going to be a free parking lot for them. I mean, it's a gravel lot. Shouldn't really charge for a gravel lot, but parking lots like these, yeah. Okay, quite a few cars parking in there, actually. Impressive. Oceanport Pharmaceuticals. Hey, good name. I mean, they are right on the ocean front. Marina M? Is that how you guys would pronounce it? Let me know in chat, because I'm not quite sure. I'm pretty sure that's how that would be pronounced. And they sell recreation. What's their logo? It's got a unicorn on it. Okay. Alright. Bowman Banking. Place stages. Financial media. Software. Okay. Interesting. Wingbacks. They sell electronics. Chemical or chemicals. Meito? Whatever they sell beverages. Dry laundry. Recreational. Or recreation. I'm assuming laundromat. For those of you guys just joining in, the question of the stream at the beginning is what city builder game do you think is better? Do you think Cities Skylines 2 is better, or do you prefer SimCity? Let me know in chat. I mean, I think in my opinion they both have their benefits, but I like the more customization that you can do in Cities Skylines. That's my opinion on it. But yeah, let me know in chat which city builder you prefer. Getting a little bit of industrial here. So we'll go ahead and build that farm again over here. I can't even remember which farm it was. What do we got over here? Grain. Okay. So I'm thinking that was a livestock. Got a decent sized farm built there. Well, we're a half hour into the stream already. I didn't realize we're that far along already. I'm going to continue the businesses down this way. Oh, let me just double check. Okay, they're not the ones with the floating signs. Got it. Those were... sure. Just to get them to line up. I'm surprised there's not a whole lot of demand right now. There's no demand for low density because there's unoccupied buildings and they don't like the taxes. Don't like the taxes, don't like the taxes. Unoccupied buildings is the reason why there's none there. There's a lack of high skilled labor availability. Okay, cool. And same with that. Okay. So, I guess we'll look into the tax issue right now. We are making quite a bit of a profit here, so we'll probably lower it some. We'll lower it down to right there. See if that helps bring some demand in. I know at this point now we're kind of getting into the nitty-gritty financial side of it. Did I stop the... And for those of you guys over on YouTube, let's see who can have the #1 spot in the chat for the top fan spot. Who can take #1 for the stream? We got about a half hour or so, give or take some, remaining in the stream. So who could take that top spot? For those of you guys over on Twitch, I believe I did put some new sound alerts in, so feel free to play around with those if you so choose to. Got little bushes everywhere. We need some trees.
A driving advisory has been issued for the immediate area due to poor road conditions. Please exercise caution if you must drive, and try to stay off the streets until conditions improve. This has been a local public service announcement.
You're listening to Second Moon, the station for the cultural sophisticate who doesn't fear extending their ears to the more challenging sphere of the classical genre. Let us move now from the musical page to the literary. Here we have some perfectly...
Definitely get some trees in through here since it's so open.
My dear Professor Hornbuckle, whereas I make no apology for my erudite, modesty demands that I prevaricate against the title. I am but a humble devotee of the form, and all my expertise derives merely from a life devoted to the gentle arts. Though I do thank you for the honor. But
That does look a lot better now that I got some trees in there.
Professor Hornbuckle, as a traveler from my homeland, I long to hear a tune that speaks to the anguish of my road.
Okay, so they're not unhappy about taxes anymore. There's just still unoccupied buildings.
As it were. No
Local demand's low for commercial.
Leave that to those poet chaps, eh? Here's a tune just for you, and I do hope it provides your aching spirit some modest desolation.
We're live, and we're getting reports about a traffic accident somewhere in the city.
Road maintenance services have already been dispatched, and traffic flow should return to normal. But if you're planning a quick trip out, you might want to wait a little while until everything clears up.
If you're in it,
There's a
you
fire.
already know about it. No use reminding you. Meanwhile, expect delays and drive safe. This just in from traffic. If you're
That's a
thinking
lot of
about
fire.
hitting the streets, you can expect delays
That
on
is a
major
very
roads,
big
especially
amount of
during
fire.
rush hour.
Good to know, Jim. Seems like everyone is in a hurry to get somewhere fast. It's worth slowing down. And if you can, plan your trip outside the rush.
Oh, I don't know. I'd rather wait an hour in traffic than to have to start thinking about everything all the time. Besides, if I did that, I'd never get anywhere.
It's a lot of fire. Luckily, there's like a gap in trees right here, so there's no way for it to make it over to the city. I'm not seeing this traffic accident he was talking about. I'm even looking on the highway and I don't see it. We'll expand this out a little bit more here. Well, that's going to be interesting to see how they build around that. It looks like they might just go right here. We got the power lines from the power plant coming up and overhead right here. And then wrapping around, and actually it's cutting straight through our industrial area right here. And if you're over on YouTube, don't forget to drop a like on the live stream. Help it get out to more people before we end. And it also helps get it out to more people even after the stream ends. I wonder if maybe I could loop a road down here and use one of the cul-de-sacs again. Eh. Heavy traffic right here. That's to be expected, kind of coming out of there. Again, I said I might actually change. Try a 4-lane asymmetrical road first. Being difficult here. I think that should definitely help get traffic out of there a little bit better. He's hauling coal. Got a coal truck. Now that I think of it, most of them are probably going to try taking that smaller road around this way. And oh, and our facility's full. Oh boy. But we're almost at $1 million to be able to build the incineration plant. This is going to turn into a problem. Might have to throw another stream up for next month to be able to look into that. Let's see. Oh boy. That. Oh my. That is a lot of traffic. That fire's still burning over there. I guess that's the next problem they have to try solving here. Got 3 lanes there right now. I think the problem is that everyone wants to go this way. And they have to all get down to 1 lane. That exit ramp to help get over here. So if more people want to go this way, why aren't they taking that road? There goes one person taking the road. That did nothing but change the center part of that roundabout. Okay, so we're already at the largest roundabout we can. I'll try to upgrade it to 4 lanes, see what it does for the roundabout. Oh. Okay, so that did not do exactly really what I wanted it to do. Even though some people are kind of following that pathway any which way. Maybe that car came around that way. I was really hoping it would give me at least 2 lanes going onto Applegate Street. But I guess it didn't want to. Oh, and then that just gave one hell of a drop off. Look at that angle of descent. If it wasn't for heavy traffic, people would be launching their cars. Then you got people just cutting across multiple lanes right here, too. Where is that cop heading to? Oh. He's probably coming out here.
A driving advisory has been issued for the immediate area due to poor road conditions. Please exercise caution if you must drive and try to stay off the streets until conditions improve. This
Multiple
has
cars
been
and
a local
accidents here.
public service announcement.
We got a semi on fire.
If it doesn't go too fast, well, I say the
A
question.
semi on fire, you guys. Semi on fire.
Moon, we know you can't move forward.
What was he
unless
trying
you
to
keep
haul?
Both eyes steadily trained.
It doesn't tell me.
what's behind you.
Okay. Fire engine's dispatched,
And
but it
onto our
still has to
main
get over
feature
here.
story. The commercial district is booming as the area is attracting
I think I've seen more
high-end
accidents back
stores,
here. Yep,
bringing the
more
latest
accidents
in
back here.
luxury to our neighborhood. You can now shop for designer shoes while sipping a fancy local
Got another semi-accident.
Or so my wife tells
We got
me.
people
That's
walking
good
on
for
the
business
highway.
and good for the community.
Thanks, Jim. We'll be back after this.
Moving away.
A housing shortage is driving up prices in the area.
That's right, Glenda. But apparently that's not all good news. We're
You got
joined
2
today by
motors.
expert guest, Professor Nutbutter.
Welcome, Professor.
What are you doing, dude?
Right?
Injured. So we got an injured person. Got another injured person over there. We got a person standing in the middle of the highway. What do we got going on over here?
One final question, Professor. Is the housing shortage going to make me richer?
By certain metrics, perhaps yes, in the short term.
I like the sound of
But
that.
what we are discussing
Just got someone that looks like they just
statistical
broke down, basically.
abstraction and its effect on the human.
Thank you, Professor.
It is a question of priorities.
We just got things going bonkers over here.
Yeah.
It doesn't help that there's a ton of people walking down the highway, too. Police officer finally arrived there. Looks like the fire engine must have finally I guess it didn't make it here, but the fire burned itself out. I suppose that's good. Fire's still burning its way through over there. What happened here? A 3-car accident there, causing a backup. Probably somewhat helping my traffic situation out. Never mind. No, it is not. But more people are taking this street, so that helps. Everyone still wants over to these lanes. What if I would make that a 5-lane? Never mind, I cannot connect the 5-lane up to the roundabout. God. If you guys have any suggestions on how to solve the traffic issue, feel free to leave them in the comments. I'm open to all suggestions. I'm not quite sure what more I can do with this. I got a roundabout, a major roundabout actually. And I got an off-ramp designated for the residential areas. Not quite sure what more I can do. It might just be the evening, nighttime rush, maybe. I don't know. Let's zoom out here. We got a person dead over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 people needing hospital or an ambulance. Oh, ambulance and a hospital. Other than that, well, other than the 5 people needing... What just happened? We went from 5 people needing ambulances to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 people now. How'd we gain it? Never mind, make that 11 now. I'm just gonna hush now. Like, we're going back to the traffic situation. So it's somewhat, that is a lot of taxis. That's a lot of taxis. But I think that is probably a good spot to end. We have traffic issues, we have medical issues, we still got a wildfire over there that just can't seem to burn itself out. We got 2 more people needing ambulances over here off the highway. We got a backup that's slowly but surely kind of solving itself here after the accident out here. Oh, great. Now we got a crime scene. Okay. Got garbage piling up at the coal plant because our landfill is full, absolutely full. So, at the moment, our mega city currently has a really trashy situation going on here, and we'll see if we can solve it in the next one. I'll I know there was no Cities Skylines 2 stream for next month, but I will find a place to fit one in, and we'll see if we can solve the trashy situation. With that, don't forget about the next stream that's going to be on August 2nd, and that will be a SimCity stream, so we're going to get to see the other city building game, and continue with our city over in the region with the moderators. Moderators might be there working on their cities, they might not be, we'll see. More information on that to come soon. Probably can let you know right now actually in chat if he'll be there for it. Because August 2nd will be a Saturday night stream, so that'll be starting at 10 p.m. And don't forget about the 10% off sale starting on Friday for the Gaming Into the Night merchandise over at mastersimgaming.com. And with that, I'll see you guys in the next one. Have a great night.